Welcome back. This Tuesday is Giving Tuesday, and the purpose is to remind people to donate to charity this holiday season. Paul Downey is here. He is the CEO and president of Senior Community Centers with tips on how to choose the right charity and not getting scammed. Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to see you.
Good to see you too.
You know, you take care of seniors all the time, and seniors often get scammed when it comes to things like this, and just everyday people, because we have good hearts, we have big hearts, but sometimes people take advantage of that.
Well, they do, and at this time of year, we know our mailboxes are filled with pieces of mail and emails and whatnot. So it's really important to make sure you know who you're giving to. There's many great charities here in San Diego and that deserve your support, but make sure you know who they are, make sure it's familiar to you, and check them out before you before you actually write that check.
How do you recommend doing that?
Well, the best way is to go online. Check them out. You can go to the KUSI website, see if there's been stories, good or bad. Google them, or go to like a GuideStar and check out financial information, or better yet, call up the organization and ask for a copy of the annual report or the audit.
Right.
And if they hesitate at all, that's a red flag. If you call Senior Community Centers, the only question we'll ask you is, do you want us to email it to you or stick it in an envelope?
Right.
We're very, very transparent.
Because there's a certain amount of dollars that should go directly to service, directly to the charity, and also they always have to have a 501c3 number, which means that they are legitimately tax deductible and all that.
Absolutely. Make sure there's a 501c3. And any organization, 15% is considered to be kind of the gold standard of what is legitimate for administrative overhead. If they're spending more than 15 cents out of every dollar on overhead, I'd start to get a little uncomfortable with that. Ask them, ask what is your overhead rate? And
also, you can stick with charities that are close to your heart. There are some issues that are really close to people. They might be touched by Alzheimer's, they might be touched by something else.
And follow your heart. The main thing is, if you have a passion for an organization, again, check them out. Make sure, don't send money to a P.O. box. Make sure there's an address. You can, particularly here in San Diego, you can drive, you can go for a tour. Make sure that you know where your money's going.
Here's some tips on the screen too. Take precautions online. Once again, do your research. You say that's really the key thing here. If someone comes knocking at my door, I might not have the opportunity. If they want me to give right there, sometimes I might not be ready to give. I don't know enough about the organization.
Say no thank you and close the door, because any legitimate charity would be happy to have your gift today, tomorrow, or next year. The need remains constant. So anybody that's pressuring you, say you got to give right now, say no thanks, let me check you out, and then maybe I'll get back to you.
And the big day, December 3rd, that's worldwide.
Giving Tuesday. At this time of year, we've had Black Friday and tomorrow Cyber Monday, where it's all about consumption and getting good bargains. But let's make sure we remember, folks, at Senior Community Centers, we're doing our Fill a Plate campaign. Make a donation, help out, feed a poor senior, but give to somebody in need right here in San Diego.
Well, happy holidays to you, Paul.
Happy holidays to you, Bridget.
Thanks for all the work you do with seniors downtown.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, and all across San Diego. We'll be back in just a little bit with much more for you on Good Morning San Diego. We're following breaking news out of New York, a train derailment. More on that coming up, and so much more. Stay with us.